how this is going to go. Yeah, so I'm taking it home. It didn't fit in my car, but I made it fit, and I still have the window mostly rolled up because, hello, the AC is on. We are at, I don't know if you can tell. We are at 101 degrees, so yeah, I need my air conditioning. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Yes, I'm driving and I'm trying to do this thing. Okay, oh, we're at 102, guys. Look, everything shows up in the sun, like all that dust. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to take this home and I am going to see how it turns out. I will let you know. We're gonna try to do this together as inexpensively as possible. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, so you saw me carry the 10-foot PVC pipes. I bought 2 of them. It was with tax and everything. It was 5 something. And this is a 3/4 inch. Let me see if I can find one. 3/4 inch PVC piping. No. Okay, so on the side it's got written 3/4 inch PVC. So what I did was, okay, with the help of my husband, because I cheated a little bit, you can absolutely do it yourself. I started out with my little hand saw, hacksaw, I don't know what it's called, but it's a little hand saw. And I started out with this, and my husband said, no, let me help you, that's gonna take you forever. So he cracked out his saw and he helped me. These are 5-inch pieces of the PVC piping, 3/4 inch, and they were hand cut, so the edges aren't, I mean, they're not totally straight. So some of them are a little crooked, but that's okay because that's not going to show. So after that, and yes, you're going to have little white shavings everywhere. So after you cut your PVC pipe, and you know, I just checked to see which end was straighter, and that's going to be my front end. So I've already checked all of these. These are my front ends, so they're essentially upside down. So what I did next was I am just putting a bead of glue or a strip of glue all the way across, and then I am putting these down as evenly as I can, to where, let me see, to where the front is as even as possible. And then I'll take my next one and put another bead of glue, just a line of hot glue, and then again put it with my next one. And on the table, when I'm putting them down, I press, make sure that they're straight, or as straight as I can get them. So I did that with all of them. I got 48 pieces out of the 20 feet of PVC piping, which means I can store 48 markers, or whatever it is that you're storing. I don't have a whole lot of them because I don't do a whole lot of coloring, but I do like to have my you know, place for everything, because if I don't have a place for everything, you know, they're just, if I'm not a little organized, I just can't get things done. So I will finish gluing these, and I did run some sandpaper around the pipe, just so that it'll have some kind of something for the glue to hang on to. Okay, so I did that. I did rows of 6, and I did 8 rows of 6. Okay, so I've already glued all of these together. After I glued these, what I did was turn it around, and I put one bead, you know, just a line of glue going down, just to make sure that you know, they're well adhered. And then I cleaned up my glue the best that I could, even though the back's not going to show. My OCD won't let it stay like that. So after I did that, I put them on the rest of them, and I glue them together. Okay. So I put glue on my main block, and these are, like I said, already glued together. So I just put again just a line of glue, and I didn't go all the way to the front because I was gonna do something different with it as far as decoration, and part of it was gonna show in the front, and I decided not to. Okay, so I put them together as straight as I can. I put it on its side, make sure that it is even, and there we go. Okay, so like I said, the ones on the front I did as evenly as I could. Let me see if I can do it this way. As evenly as I could so that the front would be flush. So the back doesn't look that great, but like I said, it's not going to show. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't look bad. You can. I'm going to use it this way to where my my markers are this way, and I can see the color. And I didn't. You can cut them longer, but I did not cut my PVC longer just because I wanted to be able to pull it out and not bump into these. So you can, like, here's a marker, and if you push them in, that's fine. It's gonna have a case around it that I'm gonna cut here in a little bit. So yeah, so like I said, the back's not gonna show. Or I mean, if you really want to, you can stand it up and use it this way. But that's, you might want to put that in your Rascog or something, but that's not how I'm going to use it. So let me cut out my, I'm going to use foam, or what do you call it? Foam poster board. So let me cut that out. I'm going to cut it to fit around this, and then I'm going to put it back on it. And I will be right back. I'll tell you, let me see how long or how big this turned out to be. It is about just over 8.5 inches. Actually, it's right at 8.5 inches by 6.25 inch. So, excuse me. Let me go ahead and cut my poster board, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is what I have so far. I went ahead and glued all those tubes together, and I right here, this is foam board. So I just made, I just cut out some foam board and made a little casing for it, and then I took some paper and I put some paper around the foam board. So as you can tell, it's not perfectly straight, but it is what it is. I'm happy with it so far. I am going to go ahead, these are the sides, hang on, that's one side, and the back. Of course the back isn't going to show, but I wanted to cover it up anyway. And then the other side, and I am going to go ahead and do a little decorating. First of all, I didn't leave it white because some of the lettering from the PVC piping was showing, and I did have some spray paint that has primer in it already, and I had already made the foam board box, so I just took it outside and I went ahead and painted just the top part to whatever's going to show. So as you can see, let me see if I can show you that these are going to go right there, and it has we can do markers and pencils, depending on how long they are, and these little holes right there in between can actually hold your thinner thinner writing instruments. So like right there, you can do that one, you can do this one as well. I mean, so it doesn't have to hold just your ink markers, but it can hold other things as well. Now at this point, if I really wanted to, I could use it, you know, right side up or front side up, and I could do that. But I don't want to. I don't want to use it that way. I want to use it, you know, laying the way I wanted it to, that way. So I like it that way much better. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of decorating, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's totally finished. So I'll be back. All right, ladies, this is it. I have finished my project that I started this weekend. It holds 48 writing utensils. So I don't have many, and excuse me, I'm not good at coloring, so I don't anticipate getting many more. But if I do, I know I can make another one for under $6, which is awesome. So this was all I did to it. Pretty basic. I just needed something to hold my markers excuse me, my markers in, and I like the overall color. So if you'll notice, that marble paper matches my marble paper on my die cut station. So on this one, actually, I put a couple of pieces of you know, art that a friend of mine makes, and this one says, I can't decide which pants to put on today, smarty or fancy. She's so funny. But yeah, these are her images. And this is the other one on this side, and it says, make each day your masterpiece. It's not going to show very much because it will be up against the wall once I get this mess of a table done. And I am probably, more than likely, I was going to put something on the top, but more than likely my my paints will probably sit on the top of this. I really think that I'm gonna have something on the top. But anyway, ladies, I hope I have inspired you to go out and make something pretty today. And y'all have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Thanks a lot, ladies. Y'all have a great day.